Now, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, Sports.
There's this song I used to sing in the orphanage when I get sad. It always cheered me up.
Steps into the throw, in the wind, down to the goal line, and caught! Touchdown, BYU! Mitch Matthews on the last play of the game!
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Sometimes you have a new coach, a new offense, defense, and special teams. Sometimes you lose on a Hail Mary with 1 second left, thrown by a backup quarterback. Folks, the sun came back up today, and we can all take a deep breath. After all, Ohio State lost its first game last season, and look how that turned out. Nebraska lost a heartbreaker to BYU 33-28 Saturday. Tanner Mangum tossed a Hail Mary to Mitch Matthews, sealing the deal. It was the first opening loss for Nebraska in 30 years, snapping the longest opening win streak in college football. Days like yesterday can be hard to swallow for Husker fans, but there's no time to pout. Plenty of football left.
We got to move on. We got a long game, a long season. We got 10 more games in a row, and this is only the first one. We got nicks and bruises, but I think everybody's going to be fine.
Coach talked to us before the game and asked, basically told us, we'll figure out what kind of guys we are during the game, and when stuff hits the fan, if you're going to start pointing the finger or if you're going to start coming together as a unit. Today, it didn't go our way, but I say we did come together as a team.
The Huskers took some injuries yesterday, maybe the one that hurts the most. Sam Foltz, the starting punter. The Grand Island native was on crutches after having his leg taken out on a punt in the third quarter. Tight end David Sutton, Lincoln Southeast guy, got his foot and ankle rolled up in the second quarter as well. And Alonzo Moore left the game with a foot injury. Tight end Trey Foster and QB Tommy Armstrong had on protective boots after the game as well, but Tommy says he's doing just fine. Defensive end Jack Ganguish suffered an arm injury on that last play of the game. Coach Riley will give us some updates on these guys coming up in the Monday morning press conference. One last Big Ten team in action this weekend. Purdue playing Marshall today, and Purdue being Purdue. Less than 3 minutes left. Marshall needs a touchdown to go ahead. Devin Johnson rumbling in. The Herd goes up 34-31. Folks, Marshall just won this one 41-31. Nebraska is down a football recruit for 2016. Quarterback Terry Wilson flipped his commitment from the Huskers to the Oregon Ducks today. He was one of two quarterbacks in the recruiting class. California native Patrick O'Brien is still set to join the Huskers. One former Husker has a new NFL home. The Lions signed corner Stanley Jean-Baptiste to their practice squad today. The Saints drafted the former Husker in the second round of the 2014 draft, and that's where he spent his rookie year, only appearing in 4 games, playing mostly on special teams. Nebraska soccer at number 20 DePaul today. Jalen Oderman, Katie Kreutner, and Leah Baldo had goals in this one. Don't look now. Nebraska has wins over 2 top 25 teams. They're 3-1. Their only loss coming to number 11 BYU after being picked 10th in the Big Ten preseason poll. The White Sox beat the Royals 7-5 today to get the sweep. It's the first time since July. Kansas City has lost 3 straight. Alex Gordon had a hit and a strikeout playing DH. Those highlights coming up at 10.
All right, thanks, Pete.